In the rolling hills of Tuscany, under moonlit skies, lovers once met in anonymity, hidden from the world. But between 1968 and 1985, a predator struck again and again, always choosing couples secluded in parked cars, always leaving behind the same chilling signature. He became known as the Monster of Florence. 16 victims, unspeakable mutilation, dozens of suspects, and still, no definitive answer. Tonight, we delve into one of Europe's most baffling true crime mysteries. This is the Monster of Florence. The journey begins on August 21st, 1968, just outside Florence in Signa. Antonio Lo Bianco and Barbara Lacci, a married couple, were found dead in their car. Barbara's young daughter was asleep in the back seat, unharmed, but forever marked by horror. At first, investigators saw a crime of passion. Lacci's husband was arrested and convicted. But years later, a darker possibility emerged, that this murder was not isolated, but the first act in a deadly pattern. In the mid-1970s, more attacks began to surface. Couples parked in remote roads in rural Tuscany, out under the stars. They were shot with the same weapon, a .22 Beretta using Winchester bullets. After the shooting, the killer often mutilated the female victims, removing body parts with a knife. Each crime scene bore a similar signature. Each new victim seemed to confirm, this was no random spree. This was a serial killer terrorizing lovers' lanes. By the late 1970s, the press had christened him Il Mostro di Firenze, the Monster of Florence. Fear seeped into Tuscany's nights. People warned couples not to drive out after dark. Patrols increased. Roadblocks were set up. But the killer seemed always one step ahead, slipping through gaps in investigation, taunting the system itself. The weapon remained central. Ballistics showed the same .22 Beretta was used across multiple murders. But the gun was never found. Police collected hundreds of leads, traced odd letters sent to prosecutors, followed suspicious tips. Over the decades, more than 100,000 people were interviewed. Still, nothing conclusive. Some investigations even stagnated under competition between police forces, Carabinieri versus state police. Many leads went cold, witnesses retracted statements, and suspect alibis blurred. Over time, a few men stood in the spotlight and then fell back into darkness. Pietro Pacciani, a rural farmer with a criminal record, was indicted in 1994 and convicted. But in 1996, his conviction was overturned due to insufficient evidence. He died before a retrial could settle the matter. Two accomplices, Mario Vanni and Giancarlo Lotti, were found guilty in related cases, but doubts remain about their confessions, timing, and involvement. Even when they were imprisoned, more murders occurred, undermining the case. Other suspects included Giampiero Vigilante, a friend of Pacciani, whose house held ominous clues, newspaper clippings, possible ballistic material. But no definitive proof ever stuck. From coerced confessions to contradictory testimony, the case grew more tangled with each new layer. Theory 1. Lone killer. The pattern, the weapon, the night attacks. Some believe a single, pathological mind behind it all. Theory 2. A group or cult. Some investigators argued for a network of accomplices, possibly performing ritualistic acts, to explain symbolic mutilations and seeming organization. Theory 3. Deep cover/official complicity. Whispers echo that powerful people or elements within law enforcement deliberately misdirected probes. Could someone have quieted the investigation? Theory 4. Copycats. The media attention might have inspired imitators, muddying the waters, building confusion, and making profiling impossible. No single theory fully accounts for every murder or every twist. The monster remains a presence in the gaps. The last confirmed victims, Jean-Michel Crevecoeur and Nadine Marat, a French couple camping in 1985. They were shot in their tent. Parts of Nadine's body were mutilated. After that, nothing. No confirmed attacks. No signed letters. Some say the monster died. Some say he moved, or simply stopped. The silence is as haunting as the murders themselves. 16 lives claimed. A weapon never found. Confessions. Reversals. Witnesses who recant. The Monster of Florence remains one of the most chilling, unsolved cases in modern Europe. Will the truth ever surface? Perhaps new DNA, new forensic tools, or a brave investigator will unlock the secret hidden in the Tuscan hills. But until then, Il Mostro remains a phantom in the dark.